Here's what you missed on Phathead and Cande in the morning. Weekdays 6 to 10 a.m. on My Country 96.1.
My Country 96.1, Phathead, Cande, Roth. Good coffee there, Cande?
Good coffee. I'm making moans and groans. It's so good.
I can tell. Cande, we've got lots to get to. Where do you want to start?
I want to start with your father and the Meghan Markle interview with her.
Okay. So, as you know, my father's a big fan of the royal family.
Yes.
Yeah. Loves the Queen, loves her history of being strong, very strong woman, her work ethic, he's got this fascination with the whole family. So he heard our talk yesterday.
Our exchange.
Yes, and he texted, but you got to understand my father's texting. You have to interpret it. He texts in little, bullet points, and some of them don't make sense. Some of them do, and some of them don't. You got to kind of weed out what doesn't need to be there. So he says he watched the Meghan Harry thing. He would like to hear the response from the UK and see what they thought.
I don't think they're going to respond.
Okay. He wants to hear how they were treated behind closed doors, title-wise and protection-wise. I'm trying to make heads or tails of his text here. In the beginning, she seemed to be totally accepted. He says, was there a staff conspiracy? And he puts a question mark. Is this an act on her part? Question mark. He realized.
Wow.
Then he realizes how, quote unquote, the firm works. But they all seemed okay with it until Harry wanted to semi-retire. All right, and then he goes. He's got all these conspiracy theories, Cande.
Unbelievable.
Yeah. So now here's what I took out of it. By the way, he also says he feels bad for them all. I don't feel bad.
I feel bad for them all in a way.
Yeah. Okay. Fine. I also believe. Tell me what you think, Cande, because I think after the Queen and Philip are gone, okay.
Yeah.
And Prince Charles one day is gone, and we're not talking, sometime in the future, but we're not talking too far off in the distance. Who's going to be left? It's going to be William, Kate, and their children. Who else is going to be involved or care? I believe, my gut tells me, by around the year 2100, the royal family, or maybe before, could cease to exist in England. What do you think, Cande?
That's big. I don't know what to think. We don't have that sort of thing here in the States, so it's hard to conceive. We just enjoy watching across the pond.
That's right.
I don't know. I think it's a possibility, no question.
It's sort of an antiquated deal anyway, and I started to think, okay, let's look, what's 20 years down the line? You're in the year 2040, Cande. William is king, Kate and the kids, and who else? There's no one else. There's no one's going to be there. No one, who else? Give me another figure that's in the scope that is going to be with them. I don't think the royal family is going to matter much once the Queen and Philip are gone. I really believe, tell me that I'm crazy.
I don't think you're crazy. I think Prince William will be King William.
Of course.
Yeah, and then his kids are in succession to follow him. Will they? That's a good point. I don't think so, but we'll have to wait and see.
Yeah, very, very interesting stuff. And here's the other thing I noticed yesterday is my sister Amy and my parents, when I spoke to them both, some on the phone, some on FaceTime, I did get some facial reactions. I noticed they weren't too keen on Meghan, and I'm giving Meghan the benefit of the doubt.
See, I wasn't too keen on it either. I was very upset.
Right, which led me to believe that maybe people of an older set, if you will, are not too keen on Meghan, and people of a younger generation are giving her more of the benefit of the doubt because it almost sounds like she's crying for help, or she was crying for help, Cande, and Harry got her out of there. I don't know why do people think she's such a faker? I don't understand. Can you explain why you think...
if faker is the right word. I think she's a bit narcissistic. I think that she was getting all the attention in the beginning, and they seem to adore her. Like they said, that was the honeymoon phase, and that always comes to an end. Kate will be queen, so it's a whole different ballpark for her. She's the one I feel bad for because she has this public life forevermore. I feel happy for Harry and Meghan they got out of it. And that's all I have to say. Keep quiet. You got what you wanted, and I don't understand why we're still talking about it.
I didn't see. You don't like her publicity side of this. You don't like her.
I don't think the interview was necessary. I think if you're happy, you're having your second baby, you're really where you want to be. What are you complaining about now? Why must we all know?
We can never be in their shoes. They want whatever, for whatever reason, they're on TV doing the interview. You know, we're just sitting on our couch having cheese balls and Diet Coke.
And they might not have gotten paid for the interview, but Oprah made a pile load of money.
All right, well, she's a businesswoman. That's fine.
I'm not putting her down. I'm just saying, is it all about the money?
Listen. I don't know what the whole situation was or why they did the interview. I just know it's a very popular topic, and I am giving Meghan the benefit of the doubt. I see a young girl that was crying out for help, and she got the help.
She's almost 40. Okay, so she's not a young girl.
Hey, yes, listen, I'm almost 48, and she's almost 10 years younger than me, so she's a young girl.
She's 39. She'll be 40 at her next birthday.
Okay. Well, she was crying out for help. You know what? I'm giving her the benefit of the doubt, and Harry got her out of there, and I think everyone should leave her alone. And then we've spent way too much time.
I'm happy to leave her alone. Stop talking to the media. How about that?
You brought it up. You wanted to know my father's opinion on.
I always value your father's opinion. That's right.
My sister Amy hates Meghan. You should hear her talk about Meghan, boy.
I think Amy and I would get along really well.
Yeah, you have no idea. You are the future Amy. I mean, honestly, forget.
I don't hate her. I just think she should go away and be quiet.
All right.
Do your good deeds and let it be.
All right,
a lot of people do good deeds every day, and they don't put it in the press, okay?
We need to move on. To move on. My Country 96.1.
Phathead and Cande in the morning, weekdays 6 to 10 a.m. on My Country 96.1.